Hello everyone, today we're discussing the miscellaneous load in the Trenton Refrigeration Load Calculator tool located in the Trenton Refrigeration Design Tools package, which can be downloaded from the Trenton Refrigeration website. This tutorial is a continuation of the previous tutorial using the same 10 by 10 by 10 cooler application at a 35 degree F box temperature. You can see the calculation is already queued up, and we're going to click on the miscellaneous load button, and the screen that appears in front of you identifies 5 categories that are all site dependent in relation to miscellaneous load. First, we'll start with lighting. The program defaults to 1 or 2 watts depending on the template that you use, but that value can be changed simply by highlighting the 1, changing it. In this case, we'll make it a 3, and hit enter, and it changes our lighting load from 341 BTUH to 1024. Next, we'll discuss evaporator motors. This is important because you'll need to know the evaporator motor count for the room as well as the wattage for each motor. This information will be determined once the equipment is selected. Equipment selection will be discussed in a later tutorial and will require you to return to this category once you identify the motor wattage and count. So to modify the field, let's enter a motor count of 4 motors, all at, we'll leave the wattage at 100, and you'll notice my evaporator motor load is now changed to 1365 BTUH. Next is personnel. This is fairly self-explanatory. Simply enter the number of people working in the box and the software will recalculate the load. So in this case, we'll just put 3 people in the box working for 8 hours, and the corresponding load is 893 BTUH. Now there is a button here that asks you to identify the type of work being conducted. Is it average work, light work, or heavy work? Of course, that's site dependent, and that'll be up to the contractor or end user to provide you with that information. Next is forklifts. Pretty straightforward. Simply enter the quantity of forklifts in this particular box. So we'll just say it's 2 forklifts for 8 hours. And you'll notice my load has now been added for 11,000 BTUH. The final load category is other loads. This section will be discussed in a later tutorial. So in this case, we notice that our final load for miscellaneous is 14,281 BTUH. I hit OK. That 14,281 BTUH is reflected here, and it accounts for 78% of my overall load calculation. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact your local Trenton Refrigeration sales engineer. Thank you and have a great day.